Welcome back to Singh Tries, the show where I tried to grow vegetables and accidentally started a wetland conservation project. Last week, I was worried about the flea beetles. This week, a 3-day rainstorm came through and sent them all in rafts down the Bow River. Gotta love that Zone 3 Canadian weather. Here, we plant, we panic, and we discover the garden has become waterfront property. I'm picking up spruce tips and debris everywhere, but the potatoes are loving it. We got somewhere around 4 inches of rain in 3 days. And with that, I caught a nasty cold and cough from tying up tomatoes in the rain and refusing to turn on the furnace in the house. Here you can see that the tomatoes are practicing synchronized swimming in the raised beds and are absolutely filthy from the soil backsplash. But they're somehow still thriving. Apparently, their ideal growing conditions are mud wrestling. We'll have to get them cleaned up once it dries up a bit. Wind got pretty strong at some point, so I had to go out and secure the tops. But from the looks of it, they're all still hanging on. Fenugreek is thriving so hard, I'm starting to wonder if it's secretly an aquatic plant all along. Several containers have turned into decorative ponds. Turns out drainage isn't just a suggestion. So I poured off the water and stuck them in here for now. The husband's looking forward to all the meaty paratas I'll make with them. The beans have started emerging. Nothing builds character like sprouting during a week-long monsoon. But let's not count our chickens till we see the aftermath, because I can tell already that a bunch of beans will need resowing, since they've probably rotted in the ground. The peas are coming up and starting to grab their trellis, which I think is just so cute. Everything in general has been looking pretty lush, which makes me think I've been severely underwatering it. Other than one pan patty squash, the zucchini and cucumbers will need to be resown too, since nothing's come up. All but one ground cherry died, but the huckleberries are thriving. Nanking cherries are coming along. Blossoms were done just before the rain hit, so I'm expecting a decent harvest. And the radishes are still loving life. That's some Swiss chard growing. It's remarkable how plants and seeds just want to grow. They're just doing their thing. Carrots are getting their first set of true leaves. There's so many of them. Cilantro is getting some true leaves too. Many seeds didn't germinate, but we get what we get and we don't get upset. The wind got pretty strong and snapped this melon, but it doesn't look dead, yet. The okra took the rain personally. Most of it died, but a few plants have decided to stage a comeback tour and are sprouting little leaves at the top. Lettuce is coming up. Still a lot of weeds under the netting, but I want to wait till I'm totally sure what's what before I weed it. Let us not accidentally pick all the good stuff out. No pumpkins in sight here. I think these are hostas, pretty white bell flowers. Parsnips are sprouting, so that's exciting. Wasn't sure that was going to work. More kale is coming up too. And we finally got some purple Oregon spinach to sprout that someone gifted me years ago in a seed exchange. Spinach is thriving in the rain. Better harvest it before it bolts. With feeling sick, I don't really feel like cooking. So here's a quick pasta I made. Ignore the socks and flip-flop situation. Some of the spinach is producing flower heads, but I just pinched it off, hoping to give myself more time. I'll deal with it when I feel better. So I picked a bunch of spinach and some herbs from the garden. Chives, rosemary, oregano. Gave it all a good wash, though the rain took care of the bugs already. Blanched all of it with some peas. Sauteed some onions and garlic. Blended it with some cream, salt, pepper, Italian seasonings, and some Parmesan. If you want an exact recipe, sorry, that's not how I roll. To be fair, if it's green, throw it in and it'll turn out all right. It's a pea-forward tasting sauce. Anyways, blend till smooth and reheat the mixture. It'll turn more green. Add the pasta, mixy, and I added some truffle oil at the end because I felt like it. Top it off with some toasted almonds and chives blossoms because everything looks better with a hint of purple. Whole thing took about 20-25 minutes. I also made some chamomile and lavender tea with the first blossoms of the seasons. And the Hutterite colony gave me some fermented honey garlic, which has been helping a lot with the cough. Tastes gross though. Well, may the sun come out this week, because if this rain keeps up, next week's episode of Singh Tries will be filmed from a canoe. Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember, if your garden looks flooded, you're not alone.